I'm in control.
Dredd, we've lost radio contact with a squad of side judges in Sector 13 docks. They were tracking the Dark Judges.
I'll find them.
For comic book fans across the world, there's only one man who knows how to lay down the law, Judge Dredd. For the last quarter of a century, he's been the figurehead of sci-fi comic 2000 AD.
It's Dredd!
Now Rebellion, who own 2000 AD and all its characters, are bringing Dredd to life in a brand new video game. By combining their skills as comic writers, games developers and filmmakers, they're uniquely qualified to bring their icon from comic book to console.
The project has been very exciting right from the very beginning. It was wonderful to be able to take 25 years of comics history and comics heritage and try and both update it and improve the storylines for the next generation of entertainment, which is computer games.
Staying true to the original comic was something very close to the heart of lead artist Tim Jones.
With so many different artists and styles to choose from, if you like, it took us a while to eventually settle on a style of our own. We settled on like the highly painted styles of Greg Staples and Simon Bisley and Jim Murray. They were the ones that we were all agreed on were really cool, and we thought we'd be able to pull off in a kind of 3D environment.
Capturing the look of the hand-drawn comic in a video game is not easy. In fact, Rebellion ended up building their own software to achieve their goal. One of the key elements of this new technology is called Graphic Novel Renderer. This allows designers to replicate techniques used by 2D comic artists in the three-dimensional world of computer design.
There are a number of stylistic techniques from the comics that we're trying to get into the game, and one of those is what we call rim lighting, an effect where an artist is painting a character. They'll often highlight the edge of the character with a brush stroke to give the effect of like light catching the edge of the character, so you can pick them out in dark areas, and it gives a certain sheen to things which looks cool. We've got very strong coloured lighting on the characters and the environments, which is key to most of the artwork in Judge Dredd. Very vibrant and colourful.
Having the editorial team from the comics so close to hand proved invaluable when it came to creating the game's storyline. We'll find out just how much later in the show.
Drop your weapon.
The producers and the designers have asked us for imagery. We've got obviously a huge back catalogue of Dredd imagery, and so we've been able to help them with questions about what a certain judge's uniform looks like, or what certain things look like in Mega City 1, what the buildings would be named after, you know, what's that sort of thing.
Accurately portraying Judge Dredd's hometown, Mega City 1, turned out to be one of the biggest challenges for the team.
It's the biggest city the world has ever seen, with was it 450 million inhabitants. It covers the entire eastern seaboard of the United States. Each building can be like equivalent to a city in itself, with schools and hospitals and parks all inside it. So the place is huge, and the buildings and things you see in the game, they're all built to scale. Like they can be like a couple of kilometres tall, which is obviously a fair old challenge. But I think we're doing a pretty good job of pulling off the environments.
The sheer size and variety of Mega City 1's population meant concept artists had a wide brief when it came to developing new characters. Artists were able to research characters from 25 years worth of comics, as well as bringing in some fresh ideas of their own. These ideas began as rough sketches and were then fleshed out into finished ideas ready to be modelled by the 3D department. Once the models were complete, paint and textures similar to those used in the comic were added, and the characters were then ready to be put in the game. It's this level of attention to detail that should mean Judge Dredd fans get the quality of game they're looking for.
It is a little daunting because 2000 AD fans and Dredd fans can be very particular about how things are, because they know the characters so well. But I'm optimistic that they'll be very pleased that finally someone's done a decent game of the character, the game that Judge Dredd's deserved ever since he was created.
As well as the game, Rebellion are about to bring Judge Dredd to the big screen, and they're being just as careful to ensure the right level of quality.
We've got 2 movies in pre-production. They should go to film. We should start the production of those movies sometime in the summer. It's been a long time getting the script right, but we're getting there now. And lots of other things. The publishing is going well. Sales are up sales and distribution are up of the magazine. Everything seems to be going really well for us. Let's hope that the game is a big success.
Throw down your weapon. You're under arrest.